Let's see. Do we have it? No, we don't. We're gonna open up Minecraft, okay? When Minecraft opens first, it's gonna open up the launcher. And we could choose different profiles that would have to do with different versions of the Minecraft game. And these profiles you can change and so on. We'll see that later. We're downloading this. It's coming in. Once it's on, it'll be called Java. Minecraft itself, or that's to say the Minecraft launcher, you can quit. Now we have Minecraft. We're going to go into single player. And actually I'm going to move it here and combine it with a little text editor. Okay, so we can take notes. And we're going to create a new world. And we'll call the new world Nasty 2. Okay? Game mode is here. Survival, creative, hardcore. You want either creative or survival. We'll choose survival, then go to more world options, structures on, world type, default, allow cheats, on, bonus chest, on, and we're done. Now you could have, back before that, you could have put a special seed here, like a code that would give you a certain special kind of world, but that's for later. And now we create the new world. We're loading the world. We're building the terrain. Here we go. Building the terrain. Can take a little while. I guess it's pretty RAM intensive. What? Okay. And wow, that looks like a moon, doesn't it? And where are we? Oh, wow, here it is. We've sort of spawned or become something in a tree. And there's our, okay, so moving forward is W, back is S, left A, right D. You know, just basically like this, right? W, A, D, and S for backwards, right? And the S is actually right here, of course, right? So, and you want to jump is space bar. Okay, jump is the space bar, and let's see. And what else? Hit is click. Click is like hit. And then what else? Command is basically usually like use or something like that. Okay, don't worry about what I'm doing now. Okay, and we'll go back to them. So we go forward. Now let's say that we decide we just want to jump down. We can jump, spacebar, jump, and we jump all the way down. Oh, look at that! What happened to the hearts? That's damage. Okay, this is the box, the bonus chest. Now, if we want to open it, we just look at it, put our crosshairs over it, and hit Command. Whoa, it opened up. Holy moly. And look at all these treasures in here. We've got a stick. Yes, now I can hit Shift and click it. Okay, and so Shift click will be like take. Should I say that? Like, Shift click is like take, kind of. Okay, so you want to just try these different things a lot. Shift click, shift click, shift click. But I could also click and hold and bring it in with my fingers. Birchwood, oakwood planks, apples. Apples are great because apples mean you can get horses. Oh, that's great. A stone axe, because we're starting in like before the Stone Age, even in a way. You're sort of like Robinson Crusoe. You're sort of like primitive beast. This is a pickaxe. So pickaxes are for stone, for breaking stone. Regular axes are for chopping wood. Salmon is for eating. Apples are for eating, but you can also do special things with apples. Okay, we'll close that. Now let's take our so with with two fingers on the trackpad, on your Mac trackpad, you move what you select. You see down here at the bottom the little boxes are changing? You can also move them by clicking numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can even run my fingers across like it's a piano. Okay, so let's go and let's break the box. Wow, then what happens? The box turns into a mini box. Is this like Alice in Wonderland for objects? No. It just means you get that shit and you can pick it up. So when you break something, you can kind of put it into your inventory. Oh, E is for inventory. Inventory. Okay. And we don't have much in our inventory now, do we? Here's armor. Here's where a shield can go. And we can craft things. Look at this, crafting. What does that mean, crafting? Well, let's take some wood. We'll start with some wood because that's like how basic things are. In fact, we could even just go over here and hold down the mouse, and we're going to get some more wood. In this case, nice birchwood. Okay, so now let's say we go back into the inventory by clicking E. Now we take the birchwood and we put it, we put any of it into this crafting square, and we get birchwood planks. You could hit Shift and get them all. Wow, oops, and I spread them over there like a fool. Then you can cover the crafting area with all birchwood planks or any planks and get a crafting table, which is basically like a workbench. Hit E to get out. Uh-oh, threw them down. I always do that. And I don't know how to not do it actually, probably because I need to learn. And then hover over your crafting table. It has to be in this like utility area here, down here that you see. That's the like immediate use part of your inventory. Okay. So now we can hit Command. Hit Command to like use something or place something. Okay, so you place with Command too, I guess. Yeah, that's. Let me change that up here. Okay, and then it says, now you command onto the crafting table to use it. So command is very useful. And now what do we have? Holy moly, we have like a bigger crafting square. And we can put, for example, we can put two planks side by side, or one above the other, and get sticks, 4 sticks each time. Whoa. Or we could, for example, put just one birchwood plank over here and two sticks under it and get a shovel, which is good for digging dirt. Holy smokes. Or we could, for example, put planks up and down and get these like funny looking birch doors and then exit by hitting E again or escape, I think. Okay, now let's see. Where are we? We don't know. We could run around like crazy, but instead, why don't I just quickly show you how to dig. So you look at some dirt or something like that with the shovel selected. Whoa, and you can dig a hole. And now let's say we don't want to do that. Like, why the hell did I do that? Oh, I jumped forward, jumped backwards. You know, you can get, you know this. It's just like an arcade game for that stuff. You can place with command, place, right? And now let's take the shovel back. Now we can just dig and dig and dig. Holy smoke. Holy moly. And now we have this like dirt hovel in which we may reside for the time being. Now I'm just holding down the command, the mouse and turning around. And now I let up the mouse and I'm not digging anymore. Okay, now let's say I choose the birch door. Well, I could go in front of this fucking place and put down the birch door. Yeah, whoa, and open it with, guess what? The command button. Go back out. Let's say we wanted to put this crafting table in there. We minify it by breaking it. Uh-oh. Maybe we don't want that hole because some creepy could get in. Maybe we want to put a torch above it so that we can see it at night. Maybe we want to put a torch inside so that we can see inside. Maybe we want to dig stone and graduate to the Stone Age. So we can use the axe for that. This is not the good stone. This is the good stone that you will see we can use to make many, 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 many things. And again, I'm just holding down the trackpad click, like the mouse click, right clicking. Left clicking. And can dig in here. Oh, whoa! And that's actually iron ore. You see how it looks funny? And iron ore is where we graduate from wood. First we get wood, then we graduate to stone, and then later we can even graduate to iron. And finally, oh, there's also gold, and finally, diamond. These are crafting materials. But there's all kinds of stuff. There's clay, there's all kinds of different stuff. So now let's put down our crafting table. So we need it in this like utility area. We quickly put it down anywhere. Well, why not? Why not right here? We go into it. I don't know why I made that hole. It's kind of stupid. And now let's say we put 3 across the top and sticks down the middle, and suddenly we have a stone pickaxe. Ooh, and check out the stone pickaxe. It's better, much, much better. So now we can do much cooler stuff with the stone axe. And with the stone axe, we can actually dig iron ore. Wow. And what do we do with that? There's a lot. And what do we do with iron ore? We smelt it in a furnace. So to make a furnace, you need to go into your crafting table, and you put cobblestones everywhere except the center. And then you need to put the furnace in the utility area with your 2 fingers on the mouse pad. You can you can move it somewhere, and boom, you can put the furnace down somewhere. And then we can go in the furnace. Oh, but shit, we need something to burn. We need to burn something because we want to put this iron ore in the top of the furnace, but we need something to like melt the iron ore. So, for example, we could just burn this wooden pickaxe if we don't want it. Okay, but maybe we do want it. What time is it? Ah, it's still daytime. You see what time it is by looking at the sky. But here it's not so evident, is it? We could very quickly go, and this will give you a sense of like how this shit works. Dig up some more of the wood, and with the wood go over back into the fucking house, closing the door behind us perhaps, going in here. Oh, wow, we got an iron ingot. So you're starting to see how this works, right? And now we have 5 pieces of oak wood. Let's say we split those up, and what happens if we just burn wood? Burn wood? Doesn't that seem like a waste? Well, don't think too fast, motherfucker, because suddenly you have charcoal, okay? And with charcoal is going to be a better fuel. But better even than charcoal would be regular coal that we can mine. Now you don't want to dig stone with an axe because it won't really work very well. And so we could just go down. We could dig down into the depths, into the bowels of this planet, wherever we are. So there we might want to switch to a shovel, right? And it would be better to have a different kind of shovel, of course. And then we can dig down and down and down and down. And, interesting things will happen, perhaps, or maybe not. But, and here, with a learner, if you're a guide, for example, if you're doing this repetitive thing, you can ask them questions about what they're doing. Like, an easy one would be, so you want them to use a continuous tense, like, instead of I dig, we're digging. So progressive or continuous tense, they say, well, what are we doing now? And then you sort of teach them to say, we're digging. And whenever you're doing a repetitive task, you could do something like that, or ask them various questions about what their plans are. What are they going to do next? For example, to use verb tenses, well, it's good for verbs, all sorts of things. Okay. And there was nothing of note up there. Well, we're getting a little confused. We have no more. We have no more torches. Now, if you look at the little thing on the right above the apple, like down below our utility area, what do you see? You see that we're getting hungry. So let's say we could eat an apple. Chunk chunk command to use it, right? Oh wow. Oh, and now we have 3 charcoals, and we're gonna be able to smelt or to melt our iron ore. I can melt. Anyway, so now we're gonna get the iron ore, okay? And that's gonna be totally awesome. And with the iron ore, let's say we took 2 iron ore, or bars of iron, and went into the crafting table. We could, for example, put 2 bars of iron down here and 1 stick and get a sword, an iron sword. So now we can go outside at night. Oh, like now it's nighttime, and let's go outside at night with our iron sword. It'd be nice to have some armor or something, but we're not that advanced yet. And this is very dangerous and sort of a little bit foolhardy. And be careful because you may see something you don't want to see. Uh-oh. Do you hear anything? Do you see anything? We don't want to lose our way either. You can see the light over there. We can break. So this to hit, I'm just holding down the mouse. Normal mouse click. Now hold on a second. I'm gonna hit escape and say options. No, we're in difficulty normal, hard, peaceful, easy. So those are the differences for this stuff. That's where you're gonna control. Okay, so I'm hitting escape, options. Okay, so let's say escape, and then option, and then okay, escape, or options, and then difficulty, right? Difficulty, and you have again normal, hard, peaceful, and easy. And just I'll go to normal here so you can see some action. But I don't see anyone yet because we don't. Oh, the green bar above the utility stuff is our the amount of points that we have, and so the game will really only give you as many monsters as your point level allows. I don't know the ratio or whatever, but oh, I think I heard something. Let's turn up the volume. Oh, shizzo. There's a pig. Now the pig, as you know, this would be the shovel would be better for that. The pig, as you know, we can kill. Shall we kill the pig? Whenever I kill a pig, I tend to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, pig. Oh, 2 shots, he's out. And we've got 3 raw pork chops. Now, so in the way that Minecraft goes, right, with our raw pork chops, to use it, we're going to have to do what? We're going to have to cook it. Right, so it's all about that stuff. Oh, wow, coal. So this stuff is coal. And regular coal. So now we can use our stone pickaxe. We can dig it. And we get this coal. It gives us this nice clunky, tingly sound. And coal is going to be even better than charcoal. I don't really worry about the CO2 emissions too much. But let's see. And there's even more, but let's not bother with that for right now. And now, one thing you gotta try to remember is like, where are you? Oh, poor pig. I'm sorry. And that little green dot that we saw, that was. Oh, see, he can't even move. It's a massacre. It's a massacre. This bar that fills up, I think, means like how hard your hit's gonna be. It's new to the new version. Okay, so those little green things, those are experience points. That's a brown mushroom. That's another brown mushroom. This is grass. Sometimes you get seeds from the grass. Here's a peony. So we could just like choose a peony and put it down. Wow. Okay, I don't see any monsters here. Where's our home? Did we forget? Well, the light is helping us to remember. And now we've done a lot of digging. What about a little bit of building. So let's take this stone, and when I hit command, I'm placing, right? So place, 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 right? And we can, and if you get used to it, you can do this pretty quickly. You can build out stuff. Oops, that was no good, so we have to break it. Our stone pickaxe is showing its wear. If you look at the stone pickaxe here, there's that now red bar that started out as green, and that means that it's being used up. So pretty soon we're going to have to get a new one. And here, let's just like say goodnight for a second, and voila! We have like a grand entryway, don't we? Okay, and we could even decide, for example, to put another one of those doors, but we could put it into the utility area, select this where we want to put it, click Command on the Mac keyboard. Another door. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. This is water. You can't really swim very fast in the water. Let's go back to putting. Let's put our. Let's see. Where should I guess right here? We'll put our. Oops. Put our torch right there again, so we can see. There we are. And choose our iron sword and go back on a rampage. We could use some food. Now, if you don't have food, if your belly's not full, as ours is not, if we look down at the, like, pork chops or whatever, at the hunger meter, then you're not going to heal. So let's heal first before we go for any kick-ass maneuvers. And perhaps, well, maybe we want to cook the salmon. Eat that guy. Go and, oh no, this is going to scare you, but, so see, like, running away from him, and, got them both at once, nice, round robin, whoa, okay, we've killed 2, now we've killed 3, but the thing about zombies is they never stop coming for you. I'm sorry if this is traumatic. Now, because we've, and one of them was carrying a carrot. Because we're full, where our stomachs are full, our hearts are coming back. We can eat a carrot. And we can even eat the zombies' rotten flesh. That's pretty fucking disgusting, isn't it? Well, it turns out that yes, it is disgusting, because, well, I'll show you in a second what happens when we eat that. Now look at our points. We have more points, 3, which means we're going to get more punishment. This guy's very nasty. He's a skeleton. Oh, that's a creeper. He explodes. Right. And this guy tries to shoot us with his arrows. And that's particularly vexing because if you don't, because he can, shoot you from a distance, and unless you've developed, let's kill the zombie with the creeper. Like, Lao Tzu style, like using your enemies against one another. Yeah. Now, and then you'll feel like a king. Now, wonderful. We've killed more pigs. So it's like, it shows the cruelty of nature, I suppose. A meditation on the cruelty of nature. And there are all kinds of things to build and collect and get together. And sometimes we have this nice sort of at times a bit, melancholy strains of music here. Look at that. What's that? It's sugar cane. And with sugar cane, we can actually build, we can make paper. And with paper, we can do things like make, a map. Okay, we are a little bit hungry. What is this? We are a little hungry, so let's eat the rotten zombie flesh to see what happens. Command to eat. Oh, what happened to our hearts here? Or we look poisoned or something, right? Well, maybe we are poisoned. Oh my lord. What is this? What is this deep, dark? Oh no, it's not. I thought it was a cave. And a cave is like particularly interesting sort of thing. Oh, and there are sometimes these little physics issues. Like, what's going on here? Oh, let it flow. Now, and oh, if you hit shift, you crouch down. If you hit command and run, or walk, command? No, or if you double hit walk, you run. And if you hit, mine is caps lock, but it might be control, yeah, control forward, you're gonna run, okay? But running is very tiring, and it means, what that means in this game is that you, you use up more food. Your mushrooms, so to know how to craft stuff, like there are all these recipes, right, for crafting things, and you might be like, oh my god, how am I ever going to remember how all this stuff to craft, how to craft all these different things? Well, first there is the Minecraft wiki. Let's hurt ourselves. Ow! Right? Now look, we're not healing. Why aren't we healing? Because we haven't eaten. So we could get some food, but we need to go back to our house, but we don't have time, so why don't we just make another crafting table right here, right? And then, oh, how fantastic. And then we can put down the crafting table and go inside of the crafting table and make another furnace. And then we could put down the furnace. Oops. Okay, and then we can go into the furnace, put the coal in the bottom, and put the pork chops on the top. I suppose that might be good. And then, is this how I talk to like young children? Yeah. And so we're still not very full. We could eat the rotten flesh. It's really not recommended. Oh, even on the right, you can see there's something creepy up there. Now, if you touch this lava, you're probably gonna die. You can, however, place stone on it. Oops. And then, or you could put water there too, after you make a bucket, which you don't know how to do yet. If you go into the, lava, predictably, you will burn for your sins. And then, oh, what do we have here? Well, if it isn't a bit more, if it wasn't a bit more iron ore, right? So you can get the iron ore, and so to do that we're hitting control, we're pressing down on the keypad. And now, into the dungeon, my friend. Now we haven't healed. Why haven't we healed? Because rotten flesh is really not very nutritious. Is it delicious? I'll leave that up to you to figure out how to. Okay, so we don't really need all these resources because why? Because this is just a quick demonstration, isn't it? And wow, there's even an underground source of water. What are we doing down here? Wow, look how many resources are down here. And I heard a bat. Oh shit. And I think we need to eat some food. So cooked food has a much higher nutritional value in Minecraft than raw food. Okay, so that's the payoff. Oh shit, what's that sound? Oh no! Motherfucker. I hate them as much as you. Oh no, they're teaming up on me! It's not fair, you'd say. It's not fair. So you want to get out of the line of sight with the arrows. Go kill him first. And then, if this guy's going to cause you trouble, which he is, well, there are several things you can try to do, like go up here and... Okay, boom, and then, oh shit, ouch! Oh, this is going to be very bad. Should we just die right now? Oh yes, they're fighting each other. And now's the time when we can run by hitting control. Right? And that guy's coming back. Well, do we want to fight? Probably we don't need to fight. Now, I think we're in the open, so we can be hit. So we want to divide our enemies. And, oh, it looks like the zombies made short work of that skeleton figure. Here we can go for a slide. But let's eat a little bit first. And we can play with the creepers. Okay, so he's not going to get us very well. Oh, bastard. Now we can fall down here. And walk out of this skeleton and let out some aggression he's been working up all week at one of your several jobs. We're gonna explode, okay? So we're almost dead, right? Not to worry, because I'm not almost dead. It's just a character in the game. Oh, and what do we have here? Wow, that's awesome, isn't it? So I don't want to flow into the lava, so why don't I move backwards and place a piece of rock? Wow. Okay. And now you can swim. We hit spacebar in the water, and that lets you swim. Okay. So last one, I guess. I see I sort of fucked these up, but space is swim. And that'll be enough for now, okay? I'm going to save, quit the title, and quit the game, and just get out of here and say good